This year saw a surprising pick for the German Book Prize. Author Frank Witzel was an outsider on the shortlist. He won the award for a truly monumental work. We caught up with him at the book fair.
Frank Witzel has been catapulted into the spotlight. He's not used to being the focus of so much attention. Even though at 60, he's hardly a newcomer. The winning book is his third novel. He also writes poetry and essays, but this has been an exceptional experience. Congratulations on winning the 2015 German Book Prize.
Thank you.
You weren't tipped to win, but I've never witnessed such across-the-board excitement about a book prize winner. Are you still in shock?
Yes, but I'm over it now. And thanks for your best wishes. The excitement really was palpable at the awards ceremony in Frankfurt City Hall. It was overwhelming. I myself only felt I had an outside chance, so I wasn't expecting it. But then I was swept up on this wave of jubilation. It was wonderful.
The invention of the Red Army faction by a manic depressive teenager in the summer of 1969. It's a brick of a book. To call this 800-page epic a coming-of-age novel wouldn't do it justice. It's a portrait of a generation, a hall of mirrors with shifting time and perspective. The jury talked about the novel as daring. Did you know from the start where you wanted to take it?
No, not at all. I started out simply wanting to capture an atmosphere. I knew from the start I didn't want to use just one perspective, to just tell the story of a teenager. My aim was to capture a mood. I knew I wanted to somehow circle around it.
13-year-old Timo's world is stifling. Growing up in Wiesbaden in the sticks of West Germany, his life consists of school, sports club, family and the Catholic Church. Society is conservative and hidebound, still overshadowed by the Second World War. But the first stirrings of discontent are palpable. A discontent that will alter the country for good. Timo founds a gang he calls the Red Army faction, copying the logo from his sports club. He's not worried about the terrorist attacks perpetrated by another Red Army faction, the Baader-Meinhof gang. The novel is set in the 1960s and 70s. Was this a special time or a terrible time?
It was anything but romantic. There was nothing glamorous about the Red Army faction. The country was gripped by a bleak, leaden sense of tragedy. Of course, there was a coziness there too, pockets of safety and beauty. It was structured, simple, modest, but in other ways, it was very oppressive and claustrophobic.
Frank Witzel spent 15 years working on his novel. 15 years finding out how he wanted to tell his story. But it wasn't all he worked on. He wrote poetry and essays, also composed music and worked as an illustrator. But the novel was always at the back of his mind. A lot of critics are saying your novel is your masterpiece, your magnum opus. Are they right?
Yes, that's what it is. It's a bit strange because I don't want to say, right, that was it. And there still is a lot I'd like to write about. And I'm already working on something. But because the subject matter of this book is so close to my heart, and also because it ended up so large, I would say yes, this is my magnum opus. I'll never write a book like this one again, so I'm delighted that it's been received as a major novel.
We asked Frank Witzel to illustrate how he felt when his name was announced. He draws us a picture expressing his amazement. It still hasn't subsided. The foreign rights to his novel have been sold worldwide. His work of what the jury called speculative realism seems to have captured the zeitgeist.
Schöne Messe und bis irgendwann.